everyone, it's Miriam from Nature Refuge, and if you're like me, you've probably grown lots of bok choy these past few months in South Florida. I use bok choy in my Asian stir-fry dishes and even added to my soups. It's so delicious, and I find it's a lot more tender than other greens. Now during the season, what I do is I go harvesting the outer leaves of the bok choy to cook with them and then just let the plant continue to grow. But towards the end of the season, I harvest most of my bok choy. Now here's a picture of a dear friend of mine harvesting the last one during a recent gardening class I offered. But this one right here, I left it in a planter and let it bolt or go to seed. What happens is it will produce tall flower stalks that have seed pods. And if you let these seed pods dry, and then you open them up, you're going to be able to save the seeds for the next growing season. There are tons of seeds per plant, so you'll never run out of seeds. And I find that the seeds that I plant from these that I've grown already in my yard are much stronger next year. So to collect the seeds, you should make sure the pods are fully brown and dry them before harvesting them to ensure viable seeds. Then you gently rub the pods between your fingers to release the seeds onto a clean surface like a plate or a paper. And once you collect them, let the seeds dry completely before storing them in a labeled paper envelope in a cool, dry place. Now, I've even used some Ziploc bags sometimes when I don't have those little paper envelopes, and it works just fine. Then when it's time to plant them again, I start them in a communal pot. And then when several of them germinate and they have like their true leaves, I separate them into individual planters and later transplant them into my garden beds where they grow very, very well. I hope this gets you in the habit of saving your own seeds. This will save you a ton of money every year, and it's gonna also make you feel a little bit more self-sufficient. Happy gardening.